Don't look now, but the Rockets are 8 games above 500 after 20 games this season, after beating the Philadelphia 76ers on the second night of a back-to-back in overtime, after beating the Timberwolves in overtime the night before in the in-season tournament game. So, yeah, if I wasn't crazy, I'd say things are looking up for the Rockets. But let's get into it in a little bit, man. But before we get into it, it's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AKInfinity_VVS. Welcome back to the incredible Rockets Propaganda channel. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment for me down below. And let me know what y'all thankful for these Houston Rockets so far this season, man. But yeah, man, the game kind of went like I thought it would. I thought we would kind of start strong, fade going into the half, struggle a little bit in the third, and pull it out in the end in the fourth, but it ended up going to overtime before they ended up pulling it out. Huge bounce back game for Jalen Green. He's been struggling a lot. I don't know if he over whatever he's been dealing with, but he looked like his normal self. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning of the season. Tonight he had 5 turnovers, but I'll live with those turnovers. He was, playing hard, trying to get to the rim and all that. Yeah, he had finally got a whistle. Can you believe that? Jalen Green got to the line. 14 times he made 13 out of them. It was 4 of 6 from the 3-point shot, from the 3-point line, which to me is the biggest part of why he had such a great game, because he wasn't just jacking threes all over the place. Only 6 threes. That's your max, bro. Unless you hot like that, and he was kind of hot tonight. He was 4 or 6, but only 6 threes, cool. The rest of it was in the paint or in the mid-range. He was 12 of 20 overall. Rest of the stats, Jabari, 8 points, a turnover, 2 blocks. Man, he had 2 nice blocks. His defense was really good tonight, I think. He only had 3 rebounds, where I don't like. But 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 overall. To me, I call Jabari the barometer of our offense. The ball is moving if he's getting high shot attempts, between 12 and 15 shot attempts. That means that the ball is moving around a lot, because Jabari usually only takes good shots, like uncontested. Well, I don't want to say uncontested shots, but like shots where he was set up, or easy shots. He doesn't take a bunch of bad shots or difficult shots. He don't do all that. Dylan, on the other hand, was 0 for 11. I kind of wish they would switch roles on offense, and Jabari would take some of the Dylan shots and Dylan would take some of the Jabari shots, but whatever, it's working right now. Yeah, Dylan has a bit of a rough game to me on both ends. I just knew that Maxey was going to tear him to shreds, and Maxey did most of his damage on Dylan. I ain't gonna lie. And Dylan was 0 for 11 from the field, 0 for 8 from 3, no points, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks though, and 4 assists. Alperen Sengun started off kind of slow, just like last game, and he brought it together in the second half. Big second half and overtime took us home. 22 points, 4 turnovers, but he had 7 assists, 2 steals, a block on I believe it was Tyrese Maxey that they even called a goaltend for at first, but then they went to the replay, and then they ended up saying that it was a clean block, which makes sense. 14 rebounds. He was 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Good for him. It's very good for him. 6 of 11 overall. Alp still I still think he's still trying to get his legs up under him, because he ain't used to playing this level of hella defense and, carrying a team on offense. So he's still trying to get used to that. So he's going to be missing bunnies at the rim and other easy shots that he's normally making. But I'll live with it. I think he'll grow into this role as he gets older and as he matures in this game. I ain't too worried too much about that. And then Fred VanVleet running out the starters with 13 points. He was plus 16, which led the whole team. 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from 3, 4 of 14 overall. Yeah, after that, I want to call it a Jekyll and Hyde game from him last night. He back to shooting that 4 for 14 that he be shooting. But whatever. It's all good. Fred gonna be Fred, man. I like his aggression. I like that he ain't afraid of nothing. I just kind of wish we would dial that energy into a couple of other things. But whatever. Tari Eason, another strong game from him after bouncing back after having a couple of goose eggs in a row. He was 14 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 of 11 overall, 0 for 1 from 3. Amen Thompson, man, to me, after Jalen, I think Amen Thompson. Well, you can make the argument that Amen Thompson had the biggest game tonight when you consider that he had to guard Tyrese Maxey at the end because Dillon was getting absolutely torched, and Tyrese Maxey was looking like he was seeing a ghost every time he saw Amen Thompson. That man just it's like when you on parole and you got to go see your parole officer. That's what Tyrese Maxey looked like when Amen Thompson was on. Man came fully equipped with a taser and some handcuffs in case Maxey got out of line. But Amen Thompson, 19 points, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 3 steals, 2 assists, 13 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from 3, 8 of 10 overall. If you had Amen Thompson on your fantasy team tonight, you probably won. Yeah, he was like that. We saw a little cameo from Aaron Holiday. I don't know. On one hand, I would like to see a little bit more Aaron Holiday. On the other hand, I would like Reed Sheppard to get more of that burn of development so he can actually, you know what I'm saying, get that hands-on experience. Aaron Holiday, 3 points. That's it. 1 of 3 from three-point line and 1 of 2 overall. Holiday, when he comes in, he does his job. He does his thing. I mean, sometimes he can get hot too. But I like Aaron Holiday's game. I don't never mind seeing his minutes as long as it's not too much. Reed Sheppard, 6 minutes. He had a turnover, a steal, and an assist. The assist was pretty nice too. I forget where it was, but I remember that it was nice. He was 0 of 3 overall, 0 of 2 from the field. I'm glad that he was 0 of 3 and not 0 of 1 because at least in that 6 minutes, it tells me he was taking his shots. And that's what we need. We just need to get him comfortable taking shots. I want to kind of see see how his ball handling and, offensive facilitation will progress throughout the season because at some point, you got to take the training wheels off and let him, ride. We got to let him see if he's going to ride his bike by himself. And if he fall, he fall. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Overall, though, man. I forgot. Steven Adams, 7 minutes, 4 points, 2 points. No, not 4 points. 4 rebounds, 2 points, a turnover, a block. Nothing too crazy from Steven Adams. Still don't look like he's moving all that well. But in this matchup, you can get away with it. Overall thoughts in the game, though, man. I thought, for a team that was coming off of an emotional win, NBA Cup against Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert and the Timberwolves, this could have easily been a trap game because the Sixers are, now they're 3-14, but 3-13 coming into this game. I mean, why would you come in this game thinking that you're going to do anything but win? But that's just the human element of it. But you got to take every opponent serious, man. Ain't nobody lacing them up to lose. I say this all the time. Nobody's lacing them up to lose. And neither should you. You lacing them up to win just like them. So take them serious. But again, second night of a back-to-back, overtime too. And this game was overtime. I was shocked that the Rockets actually wasn't the team that faded in the end. A season ago, that would have been the case. But again, big picture, after 20 games, the Rockets are 14-6. Again, I don't think a lot of us had us this good this early. We are currently the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. We are currently the 5th best team in the NBA. And we currently have the 4th best net rating in the NBA. This is incredible. This is impressive. And again, the Rockets have not hit their stride, especially not offensively. They haven't hit their stride. Their defense is pretty daunting, though. It's pretty daunting. It seems like they figure out how to slow down your best player. They'll slow down your whole offense. One way or the other, they find a way to get it done. And they have so many defensive players that are versatile and can guard multiple players. And they rebound at the end of possessions, which is the most critical part of defense, in my opinion. At the half, the Rockets were only I think they were either up 1 or down 1 on the rebounding. They finished this game with the rebounding edge by 10, 52-42. Whatever Ime told these guys at the halftime, it worked. We're not gonna get into what cuss words he used and who he threatened in other ways. We're not gonna get into all of that. But whatever he said, whatever he did, absolutely worked. How about we do that before the game and not wait for halftime? Because, well, it looked like he did before the game. They just kind of ran out of gas toward the end of the second quarter. Yeah, man, y'all tell me what y'all think down below in the comments. Also, if you're still with me at this point, that means you like what you saw. That means you like what you heard. Go ahead and hit that like button. Don't be a hater your whole life. Hit that subscribe button as well. Leave me a comment for the algorithm. And also, I know about to be Thanksgiving in the morning. Some of y'all probably gonna see this only in the morning, but about to be Thanksgiving. Y'all let me know what y'all thankful for, not just from the Rockets perspective, but what are y'all thankful for just in general? No, it can be whatever, anything. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I like to hear what people are thankful for around Thanksgiving, man. Some people just thankful to wake up. It can be just that simple, man. That's cool too. But y'all let me know down below what y'all think in the comments. It's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AKInfinity_VVS. This is the Incredible Rockets Propaganda Channel. Appreciate y'all for staying tuned with me. We out.